A normal college student is sobbing in a basement at Stanford University, begging to be released. His voice is shaking, his hands are trembling, and he looks completely broken. No one is stopping it, no one is stepping in. Because this isn't a crime scene. It was a $15 a day experiment that went horribly wrong in exactly 24 hours. In August 1971, a psychologist named Philip Zimbardo selected 24 college students for what was supposed to be a simple study. These were normal, healthy young men. No criminal background, no signs of instability. Just everyday people. Then he did something that seemed harmless on the surface. He gave them roles. Half of them became guards, the other half became prisoners. The roles were assigned randomly. No special training, no personality matching. Just a simple decision. But here's what most people don't realize. The moment you accept the role, you begin to become it. The prisoners were not just told to pretend. They were arrested from their homes by real police officers, handcuffed, searched, and taken away. Neighbors watched. It felt real. And at that moment, something shifted. Because when your body experiences something real, your mind stops questioning it. It starts believing it. When they arrived at the mock prison, the process went even deeper. They were stripped, deloused, given identical smocks, rubber sandals, and tight caps to simulate shaved heads. No privacy, no individuality, no control. Then came the final step. Their names were taken away. They were no longer individuals. They were numbers. Prisoner 819, Prisoner 1037, cold, impersonal labels. And every time a guard called them by that number, it reinforced something dangerous. When you lose your name, you begin to lose your identity. Now think about your own life for a second. Every time you call yourself a failure, or broke, or not good enough, you are doing the exact same thing. You are replacing your name with a label. And once you accept that label, you start behaving like it. On the other side, the guards were given uniforms, batons, and dark sunglasses. The sunglasses weren't just for appearance. They removed eye contact. They removed human connection. They made it easier to detach from empathy. And once that connection was gone, something inside them changed. They didn't see themselves clearly anymore. And when you stop seeing yourself clearly, you start becoming the role. The instructions given to the guards were simple. Maintain order. That's it. No instruction to be cruel. No instruction to punish. Just maintain order. But power, once given, rarely stays neutral. At first, the guards simply enforced rules. Then they became stricter. Then more controlling. Then came psychological punishments. They started waking prisoners up in the middle of the night for roll calls, making them do push-ups, taking away blankets, isolating individuals, forcing them to clean toilets with their bare hands. And the most dangerous part? They weren't forced to do this. They chose to. Within less than 24 hours, the environment had already shifted. The guards leaned into dominance. The prisoners leaned into submission. A full psychological transformation had begun. By the second day, things escalated further. Some prisoners rebelled. They blocked doors with their deads. They shouted back. They resisted. And for a brief moment, it looked like they remembered who they really were. But the guards crushed that rebellion quickly. They used fire extinguishers to break resistance. They stripped prisoners naked. They placed leaders of the rebellion into solitary confinement. A dark, claustrophobic closet-like space with no sense of time. And here's the terrifying part. Other prisoners didn't unite. They didn't fight back together. Instead, they began blaming each other, competing for small privileges, trying to be good prisoners to avoid punishment. Their identity had fully shifted. One prisoner broke down completely after just 36 hours. Uncontrollable crying, rage, anxiety. He screamed that he couldn't take it anymore. He wasn't acting. He was psychologically collapsing. He had to be released immediately. A completely normal person forgot who he was in less than 2 days. Now pause and think about your own life. How many labels have you accepted without questioning them? I'm not confident. I'm bad with money. I always fail. I'm not good enough. You may think they're just thoughts, but they are not. They are identities. Back in that basement, something even more disturbing was happening. The guards weren't just playing rules anymore. They started enjoying it, smiling while punishing, getting creative with control, pushing boundaries further every day, and no one stopped them, not even the researchers at first. That's how powerful identity is. It doesn't just control how you see yourself. It controls how far you're willing to go. The experiment was supposed to last 2 weeks. It was shut down in just 6 days. 6 days was enough to completely distort reality. Now here's the part that should hit you the hardest. Every single person in that experiment knew it wasn't real. They knew it was a study. They knew they could leave. They knew it was temporary. But their minds didn't respond to logic. They responded to identity. The guards believed they had power, so they acted powerful. The prisoners believed they were powerless, so they acted powerless. And within days, their behavior, emotions, and even thinking aligned with that belief. This is exactly how your life works. Right now, you are playing a role. Maybe it's the role of someone who struggles financially. Maybe it's someone who avoids risks. Maybe it's someone who doubts themselves every time an opportunity appears. And just like in that experiment, you didn't consciously choose it, but you accepted it. And once you accept an identity, your life starts organizing around it. This is where manifestation truly begins. And this is where most people misunderstand it. They think manifestation is about positive thinking or visualizing success. But that's surface level. Because you don't manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. If your identity is I struggle, your life will keep reflecting struggle. If your identity is I create value, your life will begin to reflect growth, opportunity, and progress. Think about 2 people walking into a job interview. One thinks, I hope I'm good enough for this salary. The other thinks, I am the solution to this company's problems. One is asking for validation. The other is operating from identity. And identity always wins. Manifestation is not about improving your situation inside the prison. It's about realizing you were never meant to be inside it. So how do you break out from your own prison? The first step is awareness. Identify your current identity. Not your goals, not your dreams, your identity. What label have you been repeating for years without even noticing? Because that label is your mental uniform, and until you see it, you will keep wearing it. So just find out your current identity. The second step is a decision. Choose a new identity based on where you want to go, not where you've been. If you want financial growth, your identity becomes I create opportunities. If you want confidence, your identity becomes I express myself clearly and confidently. This is not fake. This is intentional. The third step is embodiment. Start acting from that identity daily. Ask yourself one powerful question. What would this version of me do right now? Then do it, even if it feels uncomfortable. Because discomfort is not a sign you're wrong. It's a sign you're changing. At first, it will feel unnatural, just like the prisoners felt resistance in the beginning. But repetition creates familiarity, and familiarity becomes identity. Live a life of your future self. Walk like that, talk like that, and completely be your future self. The fourth step is proof. Your brain believes what it sees repeatedly, so give it evidence. If you say you are confident, take small actions that prove it. Speak up, share your thoughts. If you say you are disciplined, follow through on commitments. Show up even when you don't feel like it. These small actions are not small. They are identity builders. Over time, they create a new internal reality. And once your internal reality shifts, your external world starts aligning with it. Now here's the truth that changes everything. The prisoners were never truly powerless. The guards were never truly powerful. It was all created through belief and identity. And the same is true for your life. Your limitations are not permanent. Your fears are not fixed. Your struggles are not your destiny. They are patterns created by identities you accepted without questioning. So ask yourself honestly, are you living your life, or are you repeating a role? Because the moment you question your identity, you take your power back. And the moment you choose a new identity, everything begins to change. Your thoughts change, your actions change, your results change, and your entire reality begins to shift. Remember this, the prison was never real, but their identity was. And your life is not just a result of circumstances. It is a reflection of who you believe you are. If you're ready to stop repeating the labels of your past, type I am reprogrammed in the comments. Because the moment you declare it, you take your first real step toward becoming it. You were never truly trapped. You were just playing a role. And the moment you change the role, your entire life changes. Please like, share, and subscribe for more deep truths like this. Because your transformation doesn't start outside. It starts with who you decide to be.